So let's get started.
Check.
What's up, drivers? Hello, everyone. This is our first English language stream for this project. My name is Vladislav, and I'm the community manager of this project. Today with me are Sergey, our lead game designer. Sergey.
Hello, world.
And Vitaly, our core game designer.
Yes, hello everyone.
So guys, let us know what do you think of the game. Let us know your questions in the chat. We're going to kick things off with some questions from Discord, so let's get started. I think first question is how server works compared to Drift Racing Online first part, Sergey.
Like how it works in great detail, or what? Wait, that's kind of question is very technical, no? Don't you think? I mean, there's there's many differences in how our netcode is done in the second part of the game, of course. And one of the, let's say, results of this is this ongoing known issue, which is not happening in first game. Well, we have a new approach for our server works, yes. But it's not exactly, I can't say it's like much more different than first, mostly because we are actually updating the first one as well. As far as I know, it's actually updated very recently with this also new server structure. What?
Okay, that's all.
Well, I mean, maybe if some more players will elaborate on this question, maybe ask something more specific, I'll gladly get back to it.
Okay, we will wait for questions in the chat. So next question, yeah, we have picture already. What's about unreleased cards? So can you tell this information again?
One moment.
Yeah, we will wait.
Basically, we have like, let's say, a pool of cars which are unreleased, like they're not greenlit for this demo, and they were not tested at all. And you might wonder why are we even hidden in the first place? Because some of you already can drive them and experience them and probably see them, but they are not like they're driving normally. There's nothing critical about them. Well, actually, there is one critical thing which is not even in this current open test. It's basically we are reworking the suspension model in this, well, I think it's last 2 months or something. It's a big feature which is not yet merged into the main branch, which is actually part of this online test. We are going to release this together with early access release. The feature is not quite ready yet, so that's why we didn't include it. But it also involves updating all these cars, updating their suspension for this new feature to be compatible, because without these updates, basically any old car will be unusable. It will probably explode or something, or probably crash a game. We don't even know. We haven't even tested that. But let's just say once early access begins, even if you get these cars again, they won't be playable until we actually update them. So that's why we actually selected this smaller roster of cars, which are currently included in the open test, because we just made some research and decided those are the most desirable ones. We will update these cars first. So basically, those cars should be already ready for this new suspension rework, and other cars won't be ready. That's why we're going to release these currently unreleased cars, going to be added later in later patches during early access, as we update them for this new suspension model. So basically, it's about this huge feature, which is, of course, it's going to add even more realism, more simulation. I'm sure you will like it, but it's not quite ready yet. That's basically the same statement we gave in our Discord channels, so I basically just repeated it. well, that's about it.
Okay, just small reminder, quick reminder, to take a survey about wheels and assistant. You can take it on our social media. So, next question, Sergey, what can we talk? What's about DirectX issue? What we can do now with that?
I suppose you're actually talking about, well, it's more like the issue which is currently can be fixed as a temporary workaround by switching to DirectX 12. The feature is basically it's AMD GPUs support. The latest model has some issues on DirectX 11. Well, and of course we're going to address it. It basically looks like, I don't know, insane disco or something. It's very trippy. You just all colors all over the place in the main menu. Yeah, we are working on this long-term fix. Currently, short-term solution is actually to switch to DirectX 12, which is unfortunate because there is a reason why we didn't include DirectX 12 in the demo in this open test by default. Initially, I mean, because it's quite well. It's not that much optimized compared to DirectX 11, even with DLSS, which is also supported. In performance setup, it will show worse performance than DirectX 11, like by almost 30%. This is a huge huge downgrade. So we didn't want to include DirectX 12 until we actually polish it very well. But as a workaround for these AMD users, we had to basically re-enable it. Unfortunately, speaking of DLSS, unfortunately there is a bug which prevents you from actually enabling it. It's pure UI bug which is actually blocking the functionality, sadly. But yeah, anyway, this DirectX 12 is not recommended if you don't have these issues. If everything is fine, currently just stay in DirectX 11. It will be much better experience for you until we actually, well, spend more time improving DirectX 12 performance. That's about it about this answer. I hope I hope you find it satisfying. Yep, next one.
So, in fact, you can only play by quickly skipping the menu on DirectX 11. Yes?
Sorry, can you repeat? You can only play with DirectX 12?
You can only play on DirectX 11 or 12, but skipping the menu very fast. Yes?
I mean, technically yes, because as we've been told, these issues are not really reproducible in the test drive, free ride, online rooms, anywhere outside of garage. But I've seen those videos. It's quite annoying, like for your eyes. If you have any epilepsy symptoms, we do not recommend you to even try it. Better sacrifice some performance, sacrifice some FPS, and get safer visuals than this mess. Right? Please avoid it. Oh, I just ran into someone in the room where we're currently riding.
So maybe we need an issue warning inside menu. I don't know.
Do you mean when you enable DirectX 12, or I mean because it's not like we can easily detect that. I mean, unless we literally just check your GPU, and we'll just push some message saying, "Hey, you have a 9070 XT AMD, and you're probably experiencing an issue." I mean, your users will be struggling even to read this message because everything's just flashing red, green, blue. I mean, yeah. we should instead we should just fix it as soon as possible, obviously. But this is a render department part of the work, so not much. I don't know too much about that. All I knew, I just told you.
Okay, so next question. What are plans for mod support after launch? I
And
think
we
this
know
question
how-
about the module.
We know how important modding support for first game was, of course, and Kinemode, of course. So yeah, it is planned. In this instance, I'll just repeat what our PM said on Russian stream, because basically in the perfect world, our ideal, let's say, goal we are striving to achieve is a player organized tournament, completely custom, on a completely custom map, which was not present in the base game anywhere, with some tandem drift layout made by someone else just for this map in the layout editor, and used cars are some cars which are added by mods, and using some body kits which are added by overmodders. This is like a perfect world which we are eventually hoping to achieve. Yes. So, but since this is early access launch, don't really expect too much. We first need to focus on releasing our game fully out of early access, which is roughly at the end of this year. And then we can talk about mod support, because of course we are already prototyping something for mod support at this point. But yeah, it's still a long road to achieve this. Yep. So next one.
Okay, next one. What's about momentum lights, like Formula Drift style?
Oh, you
Will
mean
we
like
plan it to add
like
it?
acceleration brake lights with VVs on the like LED stripes on the
Yeah.
Yeah, we love we love them as well, and eventually we will do it. I can't say when. I'm not even sure. Like, but this is a feature we would love to implement. This is so cool. So yeah, of course, eventually we'll do it. We will be happy to, and we will use them ourselves. Oh, we have a traffic jam at the start of a. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be very happy too, if we do. So next question about telemetry. Why D-Box only? Will we support standard output for SimLab and other systems?
This is a matter, I would say, a matter of time, again, because, well, D-Box is, because it was chosen to be bought for our office, we actually have this D-Box set up in our office. Of course, we can't own everything, everyone kind of these setups, we're quite pricey, even for a company. But it's just a matter of either us or companies that are making these setups to reach us out to provide all the APIs, all this technical documentation, how to implement proper support. So yeah, if anyone from these companies which are not D-Box watching this stream, feel free to contact us and we can work it out. Of course, for the Drift Racing Online 2, we also have to implement D-Box support. It's not done yet. It is implemented for our first game. So yeah, it's more like a matter of time. Not really much I can tell about this question.
Okay, thank you. So next question, or not question in chat, force feedback feels awful. In actual model of wheel, yes.
Is it Moza?
I will answer it for quicker. Yes. Take the survey on force feedback on steering wheel in the wheel assistant at our news. So please, we need your feedback. And next question.
Well, wait. I can add just a little bit about this one. Is that basically it is in general it's a bug. It's not intended behavior. So we're basically making this survey also to try to, get as many types of those wheels which are having this issue, because of course when we were testing this in our office, we have quite a lot of wheels, but they all were working smoothly and perfectly. Of course, we don't have every model ever, so that's why we need your assistance, basically to prepare a comprehensive list of everything that has support issues. Because ideally, we are striving to support every kind of steering wheel. So this is not intended, and it will be fixed. All right, next one.
So actually, one moment, there aren't many players experiencing problems according to our survey. Okay, next question. Will there be FPV drone in the game? If so, when? I think this question more like for Vitaly, but if you can answer it, let's go.
Oh, Vitaly, do you want to answer it yourself, or do you want me to answer it? I can.
Question about what?
FPV drone.
FPV
FPV
drone.
Oh, FPV drone, it's my favorite hobby.
Favorite part of
I
game.
think. In the future, yes, it's will be favorite pitch.
Basically, our current photo mode drone cam is basically like the earliest implementation, and later we're also thinking about going into like proper FPV simulation, sure, because it's quite fun. Yeah. You can so at this point you already can experience this simplified drone. It's basically drone mode camera. But yeah, we would like to turn it into an actual drone that is actually visible by other players. Sure. Well, yeah, very short answer. Let's go to the next one.
I'm sorry, I will switch my car because I have a bad suspension setups. Okay.
Sure. I hope
Sorry.
it won't close the room, right?
So will it close it or not?
No, of course. As far as I know, we already disabled this feature of room owners forcefully closing the rooms for everyone.
Oh, that's cool. So we don't have a question. It's not a question, more like feedback about yes, tuning guide or tutorial when the game comes out for people having issues with driving. So you can tell us about your problems in all social media, in feedback. We will consider it with our team.
Well, I can additionally say that in this case, with like guide for tuning or like some tutorial or something, I am personally a game designer who is interested in. Do we have some issues? Is it actually online?
Yeah, it's okay. Okay.
So it's going, right? Okay. All right. Anyway, I hope everyone is still there. Back to what I was saying about teaching people how to tune cars. But it's not exactly like, at this point it's not tutorial yet, of course, but I mentioned when I was answering these similar questions, or when I was just talking in Discord about car market, I mentioned that some cars out there are actually like carefully tuned by developer, well, actually by Vitaly, who's here. And many people also confirmed that those cars actually feel great. Their tunes are amazing. Well, maybe not everyone a fan of these cars, but anyway, you can actually use these as your reference guide for like how to tune right now. In the future, like first thing, we are actually having some kind of glossary section in our game. Currently, it's disabled, but we will enable it for access. We're planning to make some kind of article there about how to tune cars, like what each parameter is doing, and what if you're trying to achieve what kind of behavior, what you should do, what you should tweak. We are indeed planning to add this, and maybe even like a fully fledged tutorial, which is actually guiding you through every parameter in the tuning, and I don't know, forcing you maybe to try to change it to see the difference. Yeah, basically. This is my like kind of like a dream feature, let's say, to actually make a successful car tuning tutorial which actually does its job and people actually are learning how to do it. So yeah, I want to do it eventually, sure. It's just not the highest priority right now. I think quite obvious. So yeah, eventually it will be done. Okay, so next.
Can we imagine bikes in CarX Street?
Bikes?
Yeah, we can imagine. Okay, next
Feel free
question.
to imagine it, but yeah.
Actually, it will be
I mean,
cool.
it's
Like open
CarX.
world,
CarX, not
CarX.
Bikex.
Um, okay.
Anyway,
So
just a quick clarification, where all of us here are actually Drift Racing Online 2 teams. We're obviously separate teams. So, well, keep your questions about CarX Street for CarX Street streams, or because we can't even really provide any proper answers. Not really. So yeah.
yes, it's true. You're right. So next question. When's playtest over and soon can we keep up until launch? Okay, I will answer. So technical tests will be till early access. We not close it till early access release. Okay. So we have that information in our Discord. But next question. So some players have teleporting issues in the multiplayer. How we can see in the stream, we not have it, but someone. Okay, what we can say about it? Teleporting issues in the multiplayer.
Of course, this is why this playtest is going right now, actually, because this is like our arch nemesis issue, let's say. And interesting findings were like we just with the help of maybe this guy is actually watching us, who helped us find a proper reason for this. It's probably IP6 protocol, version 6 protocol. Seems like seems like this is an actual issue, which is, I mean, this is the actual source of this issue. And yeah, it's basically why we are having this test, because all this time, well, since we ended the demo in October, we did improvements on netcode. When we all tested this, when we tested this with our closed beta group, which most of them are Russian. No one has these issues, and now it makes sense why, because it's I think every one of us is using internet service providers which are not using this version 6 protocol. So yeah, we rediscovered this issue basically as we launched this test, and that was a big bummer for us. We're like, this is the main thing we're battling right now, and well, there's update coming really soon, or maybe
Quiet.
Well, of course, I mean, it's a test which we're releasing also some fixes, and once this next patch is up, we're really hoping to see how it goes, because maybe it will actually fix it. There's one big improvement on server synchronization was implemented there that theoretically should solve these issues. But of course, it's very problematic for us to reproduce these issues. We really have to use some external help from some of our content makers who are really helpful with finding this issue and helping us test it, because we don't have technical opportunity here to even experience with IP version 6 protocol in the first place to even have this issue. So far, it seems that basically everyone on IPv4 seeing people on IPv6 as teleporting, and people on IPv6 all the other way around. But if they are all on the same protocol, they seem to be all well synchronized. Anyways, I'm really hoping that this next update, which whenever it will be released, should be really improve this issue. Well, improve this issue. I mean, improve the situation, and we'll see how it goes. Basically, yeah, this is what we need to solve during this test before going early access. So yeah, of course we know it, and this is a big struggle for us. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how updates are going to affect this. Share your feedback. Don't forget to include information like your ping. If do you see packet loss icon, to other players when this happening, and what is internet service provider, which is a teleporting player has. It can be basically how it looks if you're the player who teleports for everyone. It will look from your point of view. It will be seen like everyone is teleporting, or like most of it. Most of the room is teleporting. That probably mean that it's you teleporting for everyone else. So yeah, that should be also visible in ping numbers. That would probably show like 999 or something like this. If you are teleporting one, it will be 999 for everyone else. If you see teleporting player, probably it will be 999 just for this player. So yeah, hopefully eventually we will defeat this issue. That's all I can say at this point. Yeah. So
Okay, so yeah, is it possible to get new car in shop in the moment? So
Sorry, what?
very
To get new
very
shop, new
soon,
car?
yeah, very soon it will be one new car you are talking about. In yeah, very soon. Stay tuned.
I mean, I don't think you have to be that secretive about it, since I was openly talking about it in Discord already.
Oh, I won't.
What do you mean? You want to? You want to be
To
secretive?
keep in secret, because
All right. Keep your secret.
wait for our news. It will be soon. So next
Alright.
question: we'll be able to create our own liveries. So livery editor and
Livery,
stretch
livery.
tires. Livery. Thank you, livery editor. And stretch tires like in CarX Street. So first, livery editor. What's about it?
Library editor, yeah, of course, it's a clear question, but what about tires? I didn't understand.
Stretch tires like in CarX Street.
Stretch tires, of course. I didn't hear the word. Well, anyway, so yeah, library editor. Oh, well, let's just say that we're cooking with it, but of course, such a huge feature takes some time, and we are currently having some, well, additional problems with it. So really, we really wanted to make sure it's ready for early access, but now I am not so sure about that. I don't think it will be actually ready. Let's be real. Sadly, of course, once we should release it as soon as possible, because without libraries, cars are kind of feels like naked, and I just turned around in the middle of a train. Sorry guys, whoever were drifting with me. I should probably just stop. When I'm answering questions, I'm not really focusing too much on the track. Alright, so yeah, that should be really like, I hope you'll like it when we are going to release it, because it's probably will be the most advanced library editor we made as a company in general. We try to accumulate all your wishes, all your desires, everything you suggested, as much of it as technically possible. And I'm not even saying that it will be just like one iteration, and we will probably improve or we'll add more features during early access. So yeah, stay tuned. Let's see how much time it will take for us to finish it. I mean, I don't see much reason to not say that basically the main issue about library editor is actually the programmer behind it felt sick, and now it's like all our plans are going out of the window. So yeah, sad reality of life. Stay safe. Don't be like the missing link in your company if you're going sick, which might cause troubles. We learned it the hard way with library editor, but once it's ready, I hope it will feel much better than even Drift Racing Online 1, which I've seen a lot of positive reviews about. Well, there's still a lot of room for improvement, and I hope we use this room. Well, anyway, and stretch tires, well, sure, but probably not that soon. Just simply because we have a lot of other priorities right now. It's just a matter of like, let's say, priority queue, how we optimize it. But eventually, it's kind of like it feels like a trend now. Almost every question is like, yeah, eventually we will do it. Sure. But yeah, next one.
Okay, yeah. Next question, easy question. When is coming to PS5? As soon as possible after Steam release on PC. Okay.
Yeah,
So
basically we're planning to try to combine the launches on different platforms as close as possible. Not exactly on the same date, and maybe like a few days apart, just for stabilization and bug fixing. But yeah, basically once early access will be concluded, that will be your go-to date about PlayStation and Xbox Series, because as you know, no such feature as early access on Xbox or PlayStation. It has to be a full game. And right now we're just preparing for early access launch. Yeah. Sorry for hijacking this. Yeah, I think you wanted to reply it. Anyway, go on.
okay, will be another map to be added to playtest, or will maps be added in early access?
And now it's my turn to be secretive and keep my secret. I'll just say stay tuned.
Okay.
All I can clearly say is not for playtests. Like, come on, it's a playtest. Let us stabilize the thing. Let us fix bugs, and this is like our main goal. Yeah.
Okay, so next question about weight balance. When it will be? I think we have it, but it's hidden, or am I wrong?
Yeah, I can say that it's kind of like consists of two parts. I think. I mean, the whole picture is first half is your car parts affecting body weight distribution, and secondly, I seen this as a suggestion many times already. People want to be able to add some weights to like either rear or front to balance your car, like just like a real one. So all I can say that first half is already implemented. Actually, it actually works. It's the only issue on our end is that our UI is not yet updated. The new UI, which actually shows this individual part weights, it's work in progress, and I hope it will be ready for early access. Well, I'm sure it will be ready for early access. But currently in this test, you simply cannot see how much weight every body part adds. I think you can probably see only the weight for your engines and differentials and gearboxes, but not for body parts. It will be added. You will see how much. Basically, if you will go in and start removing like every part which you can remove, it will actually decrease weight. You can unload your, let's say, front or rear if you want. The distribution already works basically. But the second part of this question about additional weights, yeah, that's some a little bit lower priority feature which we're planning to add eventually, maybe during early access. But I'm not sure if it will be just right during the early access. Maybe even after release. Let's see. It shouldn't be really hard to do. It should be really easy. So maybe it won't take us too much time to add it. Just not in the focus right now. So yeah. You can go on the next one.
Okay, again, this question, until when the beta is gonna be open till early access? So, next question. Are we planning in the future to add race mode on this game? Yes.
I'll assume that means grip racing, right, or time attack.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you can guess the answer because in Drift Racing Online 1 there is already a time attack mode, and yeah, we don't see any reason not to add it. It's just a matter of priority. The game is called Drift Racing Online, so of course our main focus is drift. But I think everyone in our team would love to add grip racing as well, and togi battles, and like separate time attack and actual lap racing. Sure, we are thinking about that, of course. It's just a matter of time, and can't really say if it will be done during early access or after early access, because of course we are planning to support our game long term, just like first Drift Racing Online. So it might not even be done during early access, maybe later. But yeah, eventually it'll come, sure. I mean, it's not like anything stopping you from actually trying to tune your car for grip racing right now and just go lap racing on Fuji Speedway, for example. Why not? Or Kami Road, like on Hachiroku car. Yeah. So, next one. I already see. I think you'll eventually come to the question about force feedback again. Yeah, as I stated earlier, there's currently surveys going on about your force feedback issues. Please fill it. Please participate. We'll need to know your entire setup. Ideally, we'll need to learn your... by the way, yeah, important thing I didn't mention before about this whole feature issue, I mean, about force feedback not working as intended on some wheels. It's it's important to mention every part of your setup, everything you have, like what is your wheelbase, what are your pedals, what is connected to a wheelbase. Please include everything, basically, because we need as much information as possible to make sure it's fixed on every setup. So yeah, it's an ongoing battle. Yeah, go on, next one.
Uh-huh. Someone just dropped out of the road. I don't see anything. Don't see.
What?
So, quiet.
Are you
So
driving
next
in,
question. Next question. Can you add a dirt post-processing effect so the driving over grass or gravel kicks up yellow dust or makes the car dusty?
Yeah, this is again, I'm really repeating myself. It's different questions, similar answers, right? Yeah, we actually would like to do that, and we hope to implement it as soon as possible. But this is like a render department again kind of question, so eventually it will come to the game. Yeah, so eventually, yes.
Okay, so next question. I'm going to answer it. Are we going to lose in progress, money, tunes after the test ends when early access starts? So yes, you will lose progress before entering early access, as we said earlier in our news. So next question.
I can maybe again, if you let me add a bit about this.
Okay, sure.
I mean, you didn't really expect us to give you 30 millions to keep on early access. I mean, this kind of
More
defeats
money,
the purpose
more
of some,
money.
of career mode, right? Of course, we gave you a lot of money to play to play test everything you can see. But of course, and I can add as well that the economy balance is not really present right now in this test. So don't consider these prices as final. I mean, for everything you see in the game. Yeah. So, but main thing is, yeah, your tunes. If you would like to keep your tunes, probably just screenshot every tab in the tuning and keep it for yourself, because that might be useful. But as I mentioned before about the suspension rework, the suspension geometry tab might not be really relevant. Maybe Vitaly can actually add here a bit. Not sure how relevant will be settings in geometry, suspension geometry after the suspension rework. But all of our settings should be actually fine. Vitaly, can you clarify about it? Check.
No, he
All
don't.
right.
So
doesn't matter. Never mind. Anyway, so yeah, of course you'll lose your progress. Don't worry too much about it. Once early access start, the game will kick off properly. If you remember from first demo, there will be this intro segment, there will be tutorial, drift school, and of course career. This is the main single player thingy to play. And of course, you probably, I can probably predict some question about earning money in online rooms, because you can earn drift points, but they don't convert to money like in freeride. And this is simply the Yeah, basically this is not intended behavior. Consider this a bug, basically. Of course, you'll be able to earn money in online rooms just like in the first game. So even if you don't participate in career, just drifting, chilling, socializing in online room can still earn you some money. Yeah. Anyways, let's switch to next.
So, important news. We're going to take a quick 10-minute break because of a new update has rolled out. Go download it, update your game, and we will right back. Okay, guys? Thank you. 10-minute break.
It's see you soon.
А зачем? Я могу не... Я же и так на этой ветке. Пофиг. Я что я замутил? Ну, давайте тогда еще 5 минут сделаем паузу, потому что нету смысла. Да, нас не слышно, Серег.
All right, let's keep going. We have updated the build. Hello to everyone who just joined us. So, Sergey, can you read the patch note, please?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Can you read the patch note? New patch note, we updated the build, please,
yeah.
for everyone.
We just finally rolled out long-anticipated update. Well, first of all, we improved texture quality for frames, engines, and gearboxes. We also adjusted suspension rendering for player cars in multiplayer, which we hope will improve your performance in online rooms. Please report us your new numbers. That will be really helpful. There was an issue with engine camera in workshop, which is fixed now. That was just for some cars. I think it was. Never mind. Anyways, next to about gameplay instability, we increase right now. By the way, I think that I kind of wanted to mention eventually during the stream about current internal hardware is that it's a little bit too high and it's not really adjusted yet. I think during some over streams or my answers, I was mentioning that we're also reworking internal damage, and currently we just increased every part durability by 2 times just to make it more durable and not as annoying right now, because that's just a temporary solution until we actually merge the issue or the solution or merge the feature about reworking hardware. And finally, actually no, I will not even read out this part. Something that has been added, one new thing has been added to Car Market. That's it. Go check it out. Maybe you'll see what I'm talking about. But it's not really new anyway. There's the crash is fixed when exiting photo mode. I hope it won't cause any more troubles for you. We also fixed a repair button in tandem drift training in the practice mode. We fixed an issue with removing body kits, and we fixed auto selection of these fast travel points on the map. Of course, the most important part is multiplayer and interface. A simple line that's saying improved server synchronization, and I hope it will be a big deal for you. And let's see how it goes. Please share your feedback. We also fixed rendering of player cars when we are in the pause menu, and adjusted the hiding of player nicknames. That was kind of annoying thing about when player nicknames just was stuck in your screen, like in front of it. That must be fixed right now and improved a lot. There was an issue with tandem races inside the online rooms, which is we didn't have proper state which says that it's waiting for race completion. It was saying waiting for server response, which was just wrong text. So I think now it will be much clearer what you're waiting for actually. Finally, we fixed, or rather improved, car market refreshing, which was some of you were just sitting in car market waiting for it to update, and it wasn't clear what you had to do to actually to see the update. And there's a huge batch of fixes about sound issues. It's not even like comprehensively, it's just a lot of sound improvements. So yeah, I hope it's much better right now. Well, that's the patch is about. Share your feedback about it. Go test it. Drive with us, and I think we can move on to next questions, if you have some. If you have some time.
Yes. Okay. Of course we have. So next question is: will it be possible to change the front panel in the car's interior? For example, install a racing panel or a carbon one with a dashboard.
So it's basically a question about dashboard customization, right?
Yes.
Again, yes. Eventually, we would love to implement that, of course. But I'm not entirely sure how long it will take for this feature to be actually published. So maybe it will maybe it will be at the end of the year, maybe somewhere in the summer. We'll see. Yeah, so not much information I can provide here.
Okay, so interesting question. Will there be a large variety of cars like in Drift Racing Online, first part of course, or a smaller roster for first time?
Well, I can answer right ahead. It's definitely will be a smaller roster, mostly because I think everyone already enjoyed the new deformation for our cars with destructibility. But as you can imagine, it takes a toll on the on how long it will take for us to model a new car. So yeah, I can say that these new cars are really hard to make. It takes a lot of time. So I don't even think we will ever reach the same amount of cars which was present in Drift Racing Line 1, because well, it's a huge car fleet after all, right? I don't even remember how many, just so many cars there. Yeah, and unfortunately it won't be same numbers, but I hope our car choices will satisfy you. So yeah, that's just a sad reality of improved deformation quality, or actually having them in the first place. Yeah. So next one.
So can we say about will there be winter seasons, snow tracks? Interesting question. Yes.
Of course. Like drifting without winter season, like no, it's not possible. Yeah, of course it will be just again a matter of
Yeah.
that will definitely take a lot longer than something like, let's say, dashboard customization, because I just mentioned how long it takes us to make these new updated cars, but making these new maps, that's a much longer process, unfortunately. So I hope that but by the end of this year or by the Q1 of next year, we will be ready to surprise you with something on this front. Yeah, by the way, I'm talking about winter season maps. There will be definitely over maps between until that. So yeah.
So okay, I think we answered some interesting questions during the stream. Sergey, thank you for the stream. It was very cool speech. Okay, it's time to wrap things up. Thank you all for well wishes, support, and kind words. Have a great weekend, guys, and see you.
And don't forget to hop on the new updated
Yes,
test.
don't forget about
yeah,
this list.
Yeah, go test it and please report everything you will find to us. We'll be there to check it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
See you. Have a great weekend. Thank you, guys.
Goodbye.